Camping stories. We hate to love them, but we love to hate them. Hey, I'm Scrypter, and I will animate my camping stories. If you love boring stories, then please subscribe and hit the bell icon and hit the like icon. Let's go. So I only had like one camping story, and trust me, it was a living nightmare. I mean, there are some good parts, but not that much. Okay, so when I went to camping, we went to a building that like we had to wait for our friends. So I saw two of my female friends. Let's name the other one Can, and let's name the other one Salmon. They're basically those kinds of friends who will do anything in their willpower to annoy you. I had to listen to them ramble for 40 minutes. After that, we decided to eat. Let's skip all this boring part. We were all complete and there was like 1,000 of us. Like other schools were there. So then they told us to make our tents. At first I was expecting my tent to be like a size of a car. Like I expected it to be huge. And then when we built it, it was really small. Like if you put 2 people in that tent, you wouldn't even fit. But my 2 male friends decided to sleep there. So there were 3 of us. I mean, the camp was hot enough. Imagine like 3 people in a tent so small. It was so hot that we decided to put our t-shirts off. And we couldn't even sleep. The tent beside us was so noisy. It was like 3 a.m. and then I finally slept. And then I woke up with the tent wet and they're telling us to get out of the tent and go somewhere where there's shelter. I was so mad because I fell asleep and then they decided to wake me up. And then a few hours later, I woke up with my glasses broken and then I was late for the thing. You know those things when they fall in lines and you do some exercises and stuff? Yeah, I was late on those. And when I told them that I was late because I overslept, they decided to forgive me and then put me in a line, which apparently was my team. Most of my teammates were boys. And the only girl there was Can. You know, that obnoxious girl who wants to annoy me. We had to do different games, we made flags, and we bonded. And then I fell in love. Anyways, after all that, I wanted to drink water because I was really exhausted. And when I was making my way to the water fountain, I felt someone touch both my hands. It's Can and Salmon. They were dragging me to another water fountain, which was really far and really warm. I tried resisting, but they were too strong. We eventually got there, and I just drank the warm water. I had no choice. I was about to yell at them, but I was like, nah, these are girls. And then later on, we all decided to eat lunch. Each group has a really small amount of food, so we need to cut them, we need to secure them, we need to protect them. And my stupid brain decided to go to another group. I took one piece of their food and then I ran off. And then later on, as I was running, I saw one of my friends sitting in their tent. And then I went to them and asked them, hey, can I have a piece of your food? He said he was full, so he gave it to me. Minutes later, as I was finishing up my food, they announced that we were going swimming. I got excited, I ran to the tent, and then I got ready. And then when we got there, they said that if the boys don't have brush guards, then we had to swim shirtless. And me being the insecure skinny guy that I am, I wanted to swim with my t-shirt. But they kept telling me that I had to put my shirt off. And then my friend told me that he had a rush guard in his tent. But he was too lazy to get it. So I thought, hey, if I get that rush guard, can I use it? And he said, yeah, you can use it. So I ran like a maniac through the tents. And when I finally got the rush guard, I wore it and I decided to go back to the swimming area. And then when I got there, the same exact friend told me to put the rush guard off. I asked him why. He told me it was his and not mine. And then I was like, dude, you made me get it. Now you're telling me to take it off? And then I finally gave up and just gave him it and then decided to swim shirtless. And then we had to take a practice first before we go swimming. You know those things when you drown and then you had to tie something in your stomach? Yeah, that's it. We took like 30 minutes because my friend didn't know how to do it. And then when we got in the pool, it took like 5 minutes until we were told to get off. After that, we all decided to shower. And it was the best shower I've had in my life. It was really cold. Like, really cold. And then we had lunch, and then the food was chicken soup. And it was really fire. It was good. It was dope. It was the best. And then after lunch, there was a competition. We were divided into new groups, different groups, more people. And guess who was there? And we had like a few hours to get ready because there was like a dance competition and like every group. I mean, most of them were kids, so most of them, the kid ones, didn't even sing to the dance. So all we did was silently sing while the leaders are the ones singing. And I'm just not even moving there. And then when we were done, everyone gave us a pity clap, which really sucked because it was so obvious. I was really sleepy at that time. Yeah, I couldn't really care less about the dance. And actually, that night, I slept perfectly because my two friends were sleeping outside the tent with their other friends. And I slept alone by myself. And then the next day, the last day, our food was hot dogs and eggs. Oh yeah, there was hot chocolate too. After eating lunch, we needed to line up again, like every time. And then our leaders would give us a certificate for participating. So yeah, basically everyone got a certificate. And after that, we all went home. But wait, this video isn't finished yet. Okay, so I had 3 bags that I had to carry. 1 bag was holding my clothes, 1 bag was holding the tent, and 1 bag is holding things my mom packed for me. Come on, we all have those moms that pack everything for us. So we went into our friend's dad's car. Then the 3 of us stopped at the mall to buy some real food. So I basically held those 3 bags for like a few hours. And then I just brought home some pizza. Also, please subscribe. I'm very lonely. I need some subscribers. Please, 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 please.